So I started TBC because I became aware, and I've heard this actually, that not a lot of businesses focus on the Indigenous communities and ensuring that they're getting not only, service and products that they need, but they're doing it in a way that actually reflects the need for them because their needs are very different. A lot of communities are remote and aren't in proximity to, urban areas. So there's a lot of logistics that goes into this. For example, winter roads. So winter roads, there's a small window where a lot of communities can get the vehicles and equipment up. So what happens in these small windows is you get a high demand of some of the vehicles and equipment that you need. That there's a lack of inventory in many cases. So then, because of the high demand, there's not a lot of businesses prepared for this influx of sale of these assets. So becoming aware of this and planning ahead of time, knowing that there's going to be increased demand during this short period of time, allows us to prepare so there are enough assets on the ground to accommodate the need. An additional part about this gap is there's been some efforts from various organizations to shed light on engaging in a culturally appropriate way with leadership or stakeholders or decision makers. They're not a business who's buying this based off of need and for their business to operate. They're buying it through a government process. And that's tailored much differently than, if we're talking about just businesses operating and buying for procurement purposes. So that's part of why I felt that we could fill the gap by giving a full service tailored to the nation specifically, while there's very limited, if any, other vendors that do it in this manner.